Hi again, Cuddlebugs. This is Bria Spandola. I'm a Cuddlist, a intimacy coach, and a sexual educator in the DFW area Metroplex. This is my second video in my introductory series of videos, and in this one I'm going to talk about the whole world of cuddling. In our world, there's a lot of people with what is known as skin hunger, and this is where they're not getting the affection or the touch that's platonic touch that they need to survive and thrive, not really survive, but thrive in this world. It's something that we're not getting because of our society's sexualization of touch. If you touch someone on the shoulder, obviously you want to have sex with them, or if you're playing with someone's hair, that means you're wanting to have sex with them. You're wanting to pull it from behind. I mean, things like this. This is what we think as a society, and it's unfortunate because it's a real epidemic. People are not getting this touch that they need, this platonic touch that they're needing. We're not allowed to touch another person unless we're in a relationship with them, because if we do, then spouses or significant others get angry and jealous, and it's just really sad. Touch gets left out for so many people, and it makes them go through depression and have even more anxiety issues, and they're not getting the relaxation or the stress relieving hormones that they need to get because they're not getting that platonic touch. So why cuddling? Well, cuddling helps release oxytocin into your body. This helps reduce the stress levels that you have, as I was just saying. It's also great for relaxing you, which is really nice to have. It helps you reach your higher self, much like yoga or meditation. So it's a healing therapy for many people. And that's why I enjoy giving this service to people. I have two services that I provide. One is with Cuddlist.com, and you can find me on there, Cuddlist.com/Brie Espandola. It's one of the cuddling services. I provide in-calls, which means that I go I have people come to my space that I'm holding for the cuddle sessions, and we do a one-on-one session. Or I can do out calls, which means that I go to their location and we do one-on-one sessions. These can sometimes be an hour, 2 hours. Really depends on what they're looking for. Sometimes we just sit and cuddle, sometimes we sit and talk, but I provide them the affection and the need to relieve the stress in their life by just helping them cope with the things that they're stressed about at that time. The second service is a workshop called cuddleparty.com, and you can research that at cuddleparty.com. This service is a 3.5-hour workshop. Sometimes it's a little longer depending on what venue you're at or who the facilitator is and what they're planning on doing. It starts out about the first 40 minutes to an hour is a amazing communication workshop. If I don't recommend anything other than, if you don't want to go for the cuddling, go for the communication workshop. Because if I had more people take this workshop, we'd have a lot more easier time speaking to people and getting communication skills going. And I love it. But the first, like I said, 40 minutes to an hour is learning skills that help people navigate the world more successfully. We learn how to communicate our boundaries. We learn how to say no to things that we don't want or yes to things that we do. Something that is very important in our society, and we seem to have lost that knack because we're embarrassed or we don't want to hurt someone's feelings. And that, again, is a very sad thing and something that I would highly recommend for people. It also helps people with the skin hunger because after the hour workshop, you have another 2.5 hours that you get to use those skills, negotiating cuddles or not cuddling. If you want to go around telling everybody, nope, don't want to cuddle, thank you, have a great day, you can do that. That's completely fine, and that's what we're there for. And I hold that space for everyone to feel safe, to navigate and negotiate as they please. And it helps them learn about themselves, which is a wonderful thing. I've been asked a lot about people, they go, how can you cuddle complete strangers, or isn't that gross? And a lot of times I like to go in depth with the people that ask me those questions, because they want to know why someone would hire a Cuddlist or go to a cuddle party, and I really like to get in detail with them. And I'll get a little bit into detail in this video, but I'm not going to go as much as I would. If you have more questions, you can always ask me via my email, and I'll definitely email back and answer. But I know personally what it's like to not be touched. I was in a relationship for several years where the person I was with did not touch me in a platonic way. The only time that this person would touch me is if he wanted sex, and that was very infrequently. So I got confused for a while that there wasn't a difference between sex and cuddling or platonic touch. I felt like any touch I was given was touch I needed, and so I know what it's like to be lonely and to need that and not get it. And sometimes you just want the companionship. It's a driving need, and so many people want it, and so many people are not getting it because they're told that you have to be partnered with someone to be able to touch them, or you have to have someone in your life in a relationship to be able to be touched. And it's just not the way it is. You don't have to be. You can. We have friends. We should be able to cuddle our friends, or we should be able to hug our friends and not have to feel guilty because we did that. We've conditioned ourselves as a society that if we're touched ever, it's sex. Anything. It's sex. It's sex. It's sex. Oh, it's sex. That's not true. And so wouldn't it be nice if you were just cuddling to cuddle? You didn't have to worry about owing anyone. It was just nice to sit there in that moment. You're the one there, and you're healing someone else that needs to be healed, or you're healing yourself because you need that. And I enjoy knowing for that moment I'm with that person, that I'm giving them what they need to help live a happier life. It's not gross to me. It's my nature to nurture. And so when I leave and I see my clients smiling, or I text them the next day to check in with them and they say, I feel great, or I'm having a really good day, or anything, it makes me feel good because I provided that service to help that person feel the way they do that day. So for me, I enjoy this. I enjoy giving the cuddles. I enjoy seeing a smile or hearing the stories. I enjoy hearing how I've changed people's lives. So to me, no, it's not gross. It's something that we all need and more of us should get, and I like that. So for now, that's all about the world of cuddling. If you have any questions, feel free to write me feedback or any questions, want to share something, or just want to reach out and say hi. You can reach me at Bree at sexanswersbybree.com. Thanks, and ta-ta for now, Cuddlebugs.